Please take a seat. Good morning. It's great to be here in Orlando. Looking forward to being able to do these checks. You know, we've upped the amount of the checks over the years, and that's, I think, appropriate. Also, with all the inflation, I mean, you kind of have to do it to make it bite. So all the finalists are getting $20,000, and then I guess another, how much for the winner tonight? Yeah, another 50. So that's meaningful, and I'm really glad to be able to do that. And on the issue overall of teacher pay, we've delivered another increase in this budget that I just signed a couple weeks ago. So we now have earmarked $1.36 billion that goes to the school districts, but can only be used for teacher salaries. You know, you'd say, like, we want more money for education, then the money just somehow disappears and doesn't end up. So we've created this categorical item in the budget where that's the only thing it can be used for. Now, we wanted $1.5 billion. Florida Senate was willing to do that. Florida House didn't want to do anything. And so that was kind of the compromise. And so it was more than what we did in previous year, but I think we can do better next year. So we'll be pushing for that, and just make sure you tell your state representatives to get with the program here. We've also continued our investments in civics education. Really important that this is something that students have access to, and part of what we've done with this Civic Seal of Excellence is let educators go in, do this course, and you get a $3,000 bonus. We've had a lot of people that have gone through that. It's really one of its kind. There's other states that have modeled after this. I mean, I had people in some other states like almost come to tears that a state was taking civics this serious. It's like, we've been trying to do this for a long time. We had to fight with the House on that. Senate and I supported it, and we ended up getting it funded. So we have more Civic Seal of Excellence, grants for the teachers that go through, as well as continue with our Civics and Debate initiative. We got every school district in Florida is now doing the Civics and Debate, which I think is really, really important, and I think it's good for these young people, especially when they have to get a subject and they have to argue maybe on the other side that what they actually would believe. Maybe you have to actually get out of your comfort zone and start seeing things a little bit differently. So that's really valuable. We've also, we're pleased to announce recently the improvements in grades for the 2024-2025 academic year. Florida had 71% of all graded schools, either an A or B, and that exceeds the performance of last year, in which 64% of the schools had either A or B. So that is great progress, and part of what has helped facilitate that is our movement away from the high-stakes end-of-year test to progress monitoring. Now, the end-of-year test, I mean, so much went into preparing for the test, which, you know, a lot of it is like, it's better if you just absorb the information and then go rather than try to cram it, because I always felt when I crammed, as soon as the test was over, I forgot everything, kind of, and so that's not the best. But then it was also just the issue of if students were deficient, you get the results back, they're on summer vacation, so how are you going to be able to do that? So now with progress monitoring, you're able to do assessments throughout the school year and then have remediation, and the teachers and parents, I think by and large, have thought that that was a good improvement, and we saw really good progress throughout the school year with that. So, and there's a lot of other stuff going on. I do want to congratulate Stasi on being the new Commissioner of Education. We had Commissioner Diaz was the commissioner for what, probably 3 years he was, and Richard Corcoran before that. They both did a great job. So there's a lot of big shoes to fill with both of them, who having served. But Stasi's been in these issues in our office for a number of years, and I look forward to be able to work with him to continue to deliver a high-quality education. And obviously, you know, look, the state has a role in that. I mean, we set policy, we provide some of the funding, and we're happy to do that. But this education's really bottom up, and it's the folks that are there every day that really make the difference. And so while you'll hear me saying, hey, we've improved in grades, we've done this, we've done that, just know that that is not top-down driven. That was achieved bottom-up. And that's why I think it's important that we recognize great teachers. And that's why we're here today. And I'm really excited to be able to recognize the educators. So in the room today are the 76 District Teachers of the Year. who were nominated by their colleagues in their individual districts for exceptional service to their students. 5 finalists of the 76 have been chosen, and the 2026 Teacher of the Year will be announced later this evening. So this morning I have the honor of recognizing the 5 finalists. So do we want them to come up here, or how do you want to do it? We'll do like a photo? Yes. Okay, who's got the checks? Right here. Okay. So Stassi will hand you the checks, and then maybe we'll just get here, and then we'll do a picture. So we've now, as I mentioned, increased the awards to $20,000 for each of our finalists. And those finalists are, and then of course the Teacher of the Year as a whole is going to get a total award of $50,000. All 76 district teachers, including obviously most of those are not going to be in these 5, but they're getting $10,000. So here are. So I will, when I call your name, please come forward and get your check. So our first Teacher of the Year finalist is Autumn Crabtree from Citrus County, Crystal River High School, culinary arts teacher, also certified in middle grades mathematics and family and consumer science. Congratulations. Shelley Teal, 3rd grade teacher at Westside Elementary School in Columbia County. She holds certification in English for speakers of other languages and is reading endorsed. She also provides after-school tutoring to students in her class and has been rated highly effective since 2013. Brandy Nicole Anderson, 7th grade civics teacher at Indian Trails Middle School in Flagler County. She's earned her AVID certification, the gifted endorsement, and the Civic Seal of Excellence. She also serves as the Social Studies Department Chair and is the track and field assistant coach. Katie Jo Harrison, 1st grade teacher in Liberty County. She earned, and junior high school in Liberty County, she earned Civic Seal of Excellence and holds certification in English for speakers of other languages and is reading endorsed. She developed the 1st grade writing rubric for grading student papers and is rated a highly effective teacher. And then finally, Mark Harrison, economics and American government teacher at Union County High School, and he has also earned the Civic Seal of Excellence. In addition to teaching, he served as a civics and debate team sponsor and Fellowship of Christian Athletes sponsor, and also serves as a school bus driver for the high school. So I want to thank all of these folks for being here. You want to do the photo? We'll do the photo. Okay, here we go. Yep. All right, well, congratulations. Enjoy tonight. Good job. All right, you guys enjoy. Thanks so much.